Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am excited because my package finally came and I have been wanting this foundation for the longest despite the cost of the primer. Without further ado, this is the BH foundation. I found this on the BH website a week ago on a 50% off sale, and this one was $5 and they're usually like $10. I found this one for $5, of course, because it was on the 50% off sale. So I ordered this. Let's see. Yes, I know I'm missing a nail. Do not come for me in the comments. Okay, so I ordered this on May 16th and today is May 24th. I was supposed to get this the weekend of, but then they had to delay my package until today, which is Thursday. Yeah, I was disappointed, but I mean, it still came. I did not have the patience at all. But it's okay. But I guess because they were having such a big sale that they had a high demand for shipping, fast shipping, etc., etc. This is it right here. I did not get the primer. The primer is $11, almost $12 on the BH Cosmetics website. I even looked for it on Amazon and it was still kind of pricey in my opinion, so I did not get it. So I'm just gonna use my regular primer. I think it'll be okay. I usually like to have the primer with the foundation, but I suppose it'll be alright for this time. So let's just open it if we can. Why does everything have to have tape on it and double taped? Alright, so since these packaging companies tend to always make my life a little bit harder, and Dan, she insists on making my life harder as well. So let's just open this with our Cutco knife, forever sharp. Let's just, yes. Oh, look at that. Look, can you see your reflection? I know you can. Hey. Oh, you see that shine? Hey. So as you can see, it comes with this brown paper packaging. Alright. On top is all my information just laying out there. And then the product is just in the bottom of the box like so. Let me put up this knife before I cut myself. So this is the product. Here it is. It's the BH liquid foundation. I got this in the shade 231. I got this in the shade 231, which is deep ebony. And let's read the claims on the box. It says naturally flawless. It is 1 full ounce, usually $8.99 or $9.99. I got this obviously for $5 with the 50% off sale, as I said. Ingredients. Our new and improved BH liquid foundation now includes hyaluronic acid, which is wonderful, to help keep skin hydrated. The lightweight formula imparts a natural looking satin finish and provides medium to full coverage. Okay, so I like the buildableness of it. So let's just open it. Let's just open this. I can't even open the box. I done tore it. Okay. I don't like tearing my packages. I don't know why, but I am so specific about my packaging, and I just like to keep everything in its boxes. Not like the cardboard box, like this box, okay? So then it comes in this. The Bobbi Brown foundation came with a black cardboard sheet like this. Are you ready? Oh, it's a frosted glass bottle. BH Cosmetics, BH Liquid Foundation, Naturally Flawless, and then it has it in Spanish there. It comes with a little black plastic top, the bottom there. It's the shade. Okay. I've got foundation all over my desk, on my phone. The pump is stuck into the lid. This bottle is hot. It is hot outside. This may have been sitting in the mailbox for a little while, but this is actually stuck in there. Let me clean this up real quick. Hold on. Okay, so I cleaned up the mess that this little bottle made. And I'm a little bit disappointed. So let's try to open it again, and it just does the same thing. I mean, I don't even know how to get it out of there. It's a pump. I don't want to break it trying to wiggle it out of there. I might have to waste some foundation, wash off the foundation from the actual spout here to grip it better, or I could just use it on my face. How about that? And then try to pull it out. Oh, the pump is nearly the same size as the lid. Can you see that there are two rings right there? And the lid is nearly, it is just slightly bigger than the pump. So I'm gonna go in with my UHD primer spray. Oh, and I have on my fan, so please excuse the noise from that, and that's why I was turning so my spray didn't all fly away. I did apply some argan oil, which is usually what I use to moisturize my skin. I'm going to use my LA Colors PRO Conceal. Alright, now that I've color corrected and primed, I'm going to go ahead and do my eye. about what this cut crease is. So I really wanted an illuminated cranberry cream eyeshadow, but I didn't have one. I didn't want to go buy one. I just didn't want to find one on Amazon, so I just decided to make my own. I used some aloe vera like I did in my DIY highlight eyeshadow eyeliner video. Go check that out. And I basically just did the same steps to make this. So let's finish our eyes. Now we have our eyes done. They're not that dramatic, but let's just do the rest of our face because we are excited to do our face. Let me see if I can get this pump out so I can see how well the pump works and how much it pumps out. Alright, so I can't seem to get it out, but I'm just without gripping it, so I'm just gonna have to apply the foundation on here onto my face. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I don't need anywhere near this much, but I'll do one side, blend it out with a sponge, and the other with a foundation brush. So let me just see if I can get this out of here again. Okay, so I got it out. I got the pump out from the lid. It was a struggle. So this is what the pump looks like. Pumps out like so. Does it pump at all? Oh, there it goes. That was about a half a pump. That was about a half a pump, and that's a full pump. So half a pump, full pump. Let's do a swatch. As you can see, it's already on my face, but we'll do a swatch anyway. And one down here. So that is, it is a, I won't say it's super thick, but it has some coverage. Has a great amount of coverage. Okay, so that was a waste of quite a bit of foundation, but we're not gonna cry about it. It was on sale. I just feel better matching my neck rather than my chest, since the level of hyperpigmentation is so different that most people don't notice that my chest is actually lighter. They just go, wow, she has a brown neck. That finish is wonderful. It is like a demi matte finish, and it seems to have some, maybe it's my sponge has glitter in it, of course, but now I've got glitter in my foundation. I'm okay with that though. Oh yes, it's nice. Let's just do the other side. This is my Academy of Color sponge. With my sponge. It didn't seem to pick up too much product, but this is why I don't use sponges. But this is for you. So I seemingly got a little bit more color with the sponge, but I'm okay with the color lessening out and evening out, spreading. I definitely got more coverage with the brush, and I got more color with the sponge. So whichever you prefer, I'm just gonna go over this with my brush because it really bugs me. Now that I've got through the hectic foundation, I'm just gonna make sure it's buffed nicely. Of course I did that with the sponge, but I just like for it to all be seamless. While I continue to contour the rest of my face, I like to set my concealer. Obviously we're going to set our concealer, but I do it a little bit different. Instead of setting completely up under my eye, I just set exactly where I need it, which is where my dark circles are. So I really get up under there and just set that sometimes. Just exactly where I need it. No more, no less. I don't want to look like a ghost. A little tip for your contouring: instead of going straight across your forehead, kind of zigzag it slightly up and down so it doesn't look like a straight line, just in case you don't blend it well enough, or if somebody does notice, hey, she's contouring and I can see that line. This is my sausage buttercup powder. Ooh, that was a lot. So I'm just dusting. Because I'm a duster. I'm lazy like that. That's not done baking. That stuff makes such a mess sometimes. Oh my goodness. So while I'm letting that bake, I'm gonna do my brows. So usually I would use a brow pomade to do my brows, but I'm really not feeling all of that because, like I said, I'm not going anywhere. So I'm just gonna darken them a little bit, shape them up. To give this an excuse to bake a little bit longer, let's do blush. Now usually I'd use a cream blush and then set it with a powder blush. Of course my blush is very light to be adding 2 layers of blush, but I trust it, so I'm just gonna do a powder blush this time. Dust off our powder brush and then dust off our bake. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm really liking this foundation. It hasn't seemed to dry down any shades darker. It's very lightweight in my opinion. It's still buildable. It's got some great coverage. The shade was exactly what I expected. It was perfect. Everything's just going nicely with this foundation. Yes. So let's throw on our powder. I'm using my Ruby Kisses Never Touch Up Matte Finish in Ebony. Oh, and this is what it looks like. You cannot tell me that contour is not gorgeous. Now this powder is a little bit dark for my skin, but once I apply my setting powder, I mean my setting spray, it all seems to work itself out. So I'm going to go ahead and set with my UHD setting spray. Usually I'd apply a little bit more, just to be honest. I am that person who will just have my face drenched in setting spray. And mascara, of course. My highlights. I don't like to apply my highlight before setting spray because, well, we don't dull the highlight, boo. We don't do that around here. So let's just, I love this highlight. This is gorgeous. You wasn't ready. You wasn't ready. I like to apply chapstick before I apply my lipstick, so I'm using my e.l.f. Kissable Lip Balm in Smoochy Spice. And then I'm going to use my AOAStudio Compliance Lipstick in, I forgot what was this in? Temptation. So this is my face in the daylight. The sunlight will give you away, but so here I am. Tell me what you think in the comments. Also, go down to the comments and tell me what your absolute favorite foundation is. Or if you haven't found one, that's okay too. If you're going to try this one, tell me about it and let me see how it goes. Get me on Instagram at Terrinikka Hinds. But this is my cranberry BH Cosmetics Deep Ebony look. I have no complaints about this foundation whatsoever. How you doing? So tell me what you think down in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and have a blessed day.